Today we're going to design a t-shirt on Teespring. Been a lot of aliens out recently. Let's make some alien shirts. So a little tip or trick for you guys, make sure it says labeled for reuse with modification. These guys look kinda cool. Double check everything's good here. There's no warnings or anything. Alright. Let's do high quality. Drop it into PhotoShop. Cut these guys out of here. If you guys are wondering how I did that, I clicked this little auto select tool and you do object selection. Alright, you know, he's just keep retrying. It didn't get her hair over here, but I don't really care. It makes it look more like an alien. Boom. Where'd they go? Then this is the way I do it. There's probably better ways to do it, but copy and drag and drop. Well, what I did there was I cut it out, went to a new page, dropped it. Look for a black hole. I guess that's what a real black hole looks like. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna be a little much to have to cut and crop out, so let's just work with this. Go over here to make the object bigger. Oh, whoa, make the height bigger, not smaller. Make it 2K. It's a little much, actually. Maybe less than 2K, maybe 15. Perfect. Now I don't have my drawing pad linked up to this right now, but normally if you're good enough with it, you might want to just kind of get rid of the square edges, you know. Nobody likes square edges. Not me personally on a t-shirt, especially if you're trying to kind of add it to it. Now, I might be saying this wrong, but it's like adding a vignette. There you go. Now it kind of looks like they're just floating. And because I'm lazy, I'll add a new layer, make this invisible, drop it, bring it back here, then make them re-visible, and then boom. Kind of just floating around, but they're there, definitely there. I feel like his head's looking a little crispy up here. Extra crispy. I'm kind of liking that. It looks like he's like peeking out of the fucking excuse me, I'll have to bleep that out. It's like he's peeking out of the darkness. It's spooky. It's getting spookier, honestly. That's just an example. If you guys have ideas of t-shirt designs, check them out. Let me know in the description. And these are t-shirts that are gonna go on Mobiletique.com, and then you click shop, then it links you to Teespring, which is what I've been using recently. And I'm really liking this shadow effect right here. You just I kind of like seeing that shoulder. There you go. Let's just put a little bit there. If we make this a little lighter, we can even add a little bit of a shadow under his face. And I know there's a transparency option around here. A little too lazy to find it right now. Because, you know, one thing you learn, everything's just about Googling. And the best way to say it is we'll Google next time. Wow, it looks weird. Let's try it as a solid line. Nope, now he's a floating head. Alright. This is when we will mess with the lighting. Actually, let's just touch this up a little bit. It's kind of... Let's use a bigger paint head. Oh, hold up. Oh. Not what I wanted at all. Ah, right now we're adding the exposure. Yeah, no, I don't want all that. Let's get rid of this. Boom. Delete that layer. That's good enough for me, man. I mean, his head's shaped a little weird, but aliens are weird. Sorry if you're listening out there. Your heads are differently shaped. And that's okay. 'Cause everyone's cool by me, but that doesn't mean your head's not weird. Or whatever, you know, it's not that it's not weird, it's just not, whatever. A head's a head, I guess. As the wise Isaac Newton said, head. Yep, that's it. Okay. I mean, that's I'm pretty happy with that for now, because it's just a simple design. But it's just to show you, like, I mean, first part selling it. Or, yeah, designing it, then to sell it. But then after all that's marketing, because, like, that's the real adventure. And that's where Instagram ads and whatnot come in. Let's call this couple. Alien couple. I always just drop that out of there maximum. Honestly, I forgot where I saved it, so I'm just gonna double check. Saved it in shirt designs. So now that we did that, let's go to Teespring. and hit start designing. Okay, so we can put this design on anything we want. Cool thing about Teespring is it tries to get you to put whatever you just designed on anything and everything. You'll see. Alright, a bunch of different shirts. My recommendation is going with something between the classic and premium. I guess the tri-blend's okay, but it depends what you really want to sell to your customers, honestly. But for your own testing or promotional purposes, depending on the budget you have, maybe stick between the classic and the comfort, because everything else you'll be paying like between 17 to 27 to get samples. So we'll click the start on the premium because I like that shirt, honestly. Actually, okay, so there's two different ways you can do this. Let's go to crop circle. Well, I'm just googling crop circle because I've been not that crop circle. We are talking about aliens, but crop a circle. I'll put this link in the description too, in case you want to do this. So there's a study out there saying circles are friendly, and like LG did this whole campaign where like if you're into Android LG phones, at one point all their icons, they had a UI that was all round and all that. So I'm going off the basis that circles are friendly, because I'll show you right now what the differences are between the multiple shirts and how easy it is to just drop something onto it. Normally you'd want to just, you know, crop this to the actual PNG, but that'll be in next video. So to make it look nice now, I'm gonna go in here and yeah, just crop a circle out of this, because I think alright, so to be honest with you, now that I see this, I kind of want to turn this into some shadowy area, honestly. So we'll just give it a nice swoop, swoop-de-doop. Right, now that we're doing that, we might as well just alright, that's good. That's good enough. I guess we'll kind of add some shadows there. Been having issues with the computer all day, so kind of hoping that I don't just lose everything again like I did earlier when I was trying to record this. Let's use a smaller. That's good enough then. Let's resave that. Make sure to hit JPEG. Honestly, you can use whichever photo illustrator app or whatever. Honestly, the best way to use all of these is to get the Creative Cloud software and then you can copy and paste into each of the softwares, but Photoshop's definitely essential. I used to think it wasn't, that I could just do it with Illustrator, but that's not really so. Let's name this Alien Couple 2. Excuse the caps lock. So, let's boom, boom. Alright, boom, boom. I guess there'll be a transition there. Anyway, so we'll pick a new picture. Okay. It's looking a little different now, but that's okay. We wanted that. We knew that. Alright. Now we're getting the whole picture. I'm digging it. The reason you're doing this, because I think that the square kind of looks a little not so cool or friendly, or however you want to think of it, on there. So then you can just, once it comes down, normally you'd want to save it. So what I'll do is I'll show in Finder, and then just rename it. Alien Couple Circle. And then just kind of drop it in Shirt Designs for safekeeping. Bow. That's it right there, guys. That's the first one. Now I kind of like making mine a little noticeable, so if you see my t-shirt on the street, you can kind of point it out. It's a new company called Mobiletique. MQ would be the clothing line logo. That was a little cat sneezing. Oh, no, put the wrong picture in there. First, now see, if you do this, what you do is you go here and click on it, and you hit that little delete button. And then you add an image again. And excuse the mess. This is my logo. Give it a second, it's uploading. Alright. Now, I'm like always torn between having a really big circle or a small one. But you click that little plus button right there, and then you can get more colors. Now if you notice, since it's not the super premium tee, it doesn't just blend in with everything. Because I think, I'm not sure why. Some of the prints I've had, it's been okay. Some they aren't. But we'll print this one out in a couple weeks, or if anyone buys it, let me know how it turned out. Yellow looks terrible, honestly. Blue, I like blue, but that's not really a blue shirt. Yeah. Well, that's the shirt. MQ. Check us out at mobiletique.com. Let's finish this shirt up, and I'll show you how I set up the website, and you guys can decide if you guys like that too. So I continue. Now this is the spot where I was telling you guys that it'll just start trying to give you the option to make a bunch of tees. If you click the all over print, expect this one. Well, that's another thing. Also, whenever you do this, just double check the design and click edit over it, because it gives you the option of just printing it all on one, and they make that easy, but they just kind of throw you out there and just auto place it, but it doesn't always show up in the right spot. I don't really like how it looks on this one because it's a different type of material. Okay, looks like we're having an issue with that page, so we're not going to go with it anyway. Done. And it like literally just puts it on everything. I kind of think this bag's cool. Somebody might think this bag's cool, so. And when you're loading the design, honestly it doesn't just drop the logo on the back all the time. Like I showed you on that last one, it didn't have it on the right. But we'll do one more example so you can see that it doesn't just, I mean, it surprised me, not gonna lie. Well, it did, but as you notice on that super premium one, it didn't. I kind of like how this turned out too. It's being a pain, but I'll save these changes and add it because I don't mind the way that looks. And all these numbers are your potential profit, but honestly, it lowers. And like that's all at preset numbers. Like so we'll call this Alienware. Description, you could get into it if you want. Keep it concise. Not like that is a brand. I want to be aware because it's close. Publish settings. There you go. Well, that's doing that. Let's go to Mobiletique.com. All these links will be on there. But this is the site that I bring all of my customers to before they go to my direct Teespring site, because I'd like to move everything on this site to sell through this platform, but I figured give everyone my personal taste and how I want them to go to Teespring, because Teespring is cool and all, but I wish you could put your site into so see, like if you go to my site here, this is the link, which will also be in the description, but it doesn't look the best and you can only change this top. So got a lot going on. My favorite part is the preloader. Boom, aliens landing. Check it out. So Area 51 is the clothing section. Let's click shop and move on to shop again, and then you'll see that it goes right there, and that's it, guys. Anyway, check out the site, and I'll see you guys next time.